Keep barking, dog.
Moon follow.
Why do you a bitch, dog?
Mud still spin. Roots still grow. Yeah. Roots still grow.
You're a bitch, dog. Hey, FBI loves me. Hey, don't you say nothing bad about FBI. FBI loves Tim Dooley. They know. They got me on the phone every day. I'm on the wire. They make their job really easy. Tim Dooley makes their job enjoyable, you know? You don't know. What do you know, right? So if I complain to the FBI, I think that they enjoy that. That's what I think. And you know what else? I think that they love Tim Dooley. They have all that tennis up in my asshole. And, you know, they like Tim Dooley. They got a whole cabinet of things and Tim Dooley's opinions. And they're like, that Tim Dooley guy, huh? Maybe we should be more like that Tim Dooley guy. That's why they respect Tim Dooley at the FBI. Because they're like, you know what? He's got some point. He's got something. There's something about that Tim Dooley guy. That's what they think at the FBI. So they mostly leave him alone, but they also a little slightly intrigued, right? So when he pings them, they think it's funny because he's right. He's actually right. Tim Dooley's right. He's like, they should actually help him, right? FBI and CIA should help Tim Dooley and find your IP, right? And find a prison cell for you, so you can't annoy people online. That, and then I could be finally repatriated. Somebody could sue you, right? You could get your face and your name out there. You know, it could be mandated by the FBI. Be like, here, Tim Dooley, we found this guy for you. He's been harassing you for 10 years. You know, you put your face and your name, Tim Dooley. But this guy over here, he put nothing. He put nothing. And we respect that, Tim Dooley. So we went ahead, found his IP, found his address. Here's some pictures of him. Here's his full name. Now the score is even. What now? What now? Why would they even care? I don't know if they would care, but you know that would kind of be justice, right? If we're talking about criminalized actions, you know, just wait. If the FBI doxed your face and your name, you know, then we'd be on even footing, right? And that's exactly the kind of stuff that they can do, right? So if they do look into it, I hope they find your IP somewhere and be like, yeah, this guy, we know this guy, Tim Dooley. We got the intel on this guy. So yeah, I don't know. I don't have much intel on you guys. You guys hide for 100,000 hours, and I put my face up for 100,000 hours. It's not really fair that you're trafficking something against their will, right? Like their story or their soul or you know their truth or whatever. If you wrap it into something else and make other things of it, that's defamation, libel, and slander. It could be considered, you know, a form of trafficking. It doesn't really matter if you think it's delusional or not. You know, you have probably been asked, you've probably been told that you're a soulless dweller, and you've also been told that you're a dog. You've probably also been told to stop harassing Tim Dooley, like stop stalking Tim Dooley, and take the information and put it, you know, in some safe place where it can't be picked up by people. You know, put it in your private folder or something. You know, take the information and put it in your Google hard drive, in your Google Drive, right? But don't put it online where people can see it. Take the information away and leave it up to the government. Leave it up to the incompetent government to take care of the rest. You know, if you start to get involved in those things, the government they're not going to be happy with that. That's why I called the FBI, right? I didn't call them. I I I pinged them on Twitter so that they could look into this, right? Because you're probably interfering with the investigations, for that matter. First of all, you tampered in an investigation for 10 years, you fucking clown, right? Second of all, you're not a cop, right? Well, you're not a cop. You're not a cop, but you've been pretending to be one for 10 years. I think they care slightly about that. I remember specifically remember some people that pretended to be cops. I don't think, I mean, do you work for the CIA, FBI? So I do hope that FBI and CIA will eventually look into your satanic human trafficking cult, right? Because what you and your other dogs do, whether you work for the FBI or not, it's not it's not right, right? So when you talk about right and wrong, would you say it's right or wrong to stalk people online? Like, would you say that it's right or wrong to like target people and stalk them for a extended period of time and create litigations against them such that you can extend the investigation into forever and thus make excuses for human trafficking? Like, we must surveil him because so and so and so, whatever reasons, right? Which then gives reasons to surveil more, which then gives reasons to. So you expand your jurisdiction over a soul that was never asked. There was never, no one ever gave you that soul, right? No one ever said, hey, my life is for sale. Why don't you come and take all my story and change it into whatever you want? No one ever said that. Only if you clip it out of context and reverse the words or something, and then somehow clip it into context again somewhere else, right? Which I know you people are disgusting. So, right? But nonetheless, people's souls are free, right? So the fact that you do that is something that you probably should be liable for, because you don't take accountability for my life, right? And that's kind of the main thing, is that you don't take accountability for what you say and what you do and the records that you keep over people. And so I would love to sue you, dude. I would love to put you in prison. I would love to have investigations against you. I would love to put you in prison, dude. I would love to punish you. You need judgment. You're a criminal, right? I would love to take your soulless ass to prison. Love to. I hope the FBI gets you. I hope you rot in hell forever, right? Because I cannot respect people that stalk people online. You're a rapist. You're a sack of shit. You're a murderer. You're a disgusting, vile sack of shit. Don't talk to me, stupid dog. Don't talk to me, dog.
Yeah. Mud on the boots, moon in the fall.
Show me your life and your soul, but you don't have a soul. You're a sack of shit. You're not a human being. You're a beast. You have hunger for things that are not yours. You should be in prison. That's what you should.
You've been in the comments asking strangers why every leash visible when the moonlight hit. Everybody act brave till the truth get lit. You orbit drama, I walk straight lines. You want 10 seconds, I want timelines. Big tree grow slow while the weeds all rot. You sold your soul for a screenshot.
Go to prison. That's it. Don't stop stalking me, you freak. Weirdo. You don't belong in my life. I don't know you. My soul was not for sale. My life is not for sale. My story is not for sale. That's what you don't seem to understand, right? Because you're already selling something that isn't yours. My life is not yours, right? So you owe me all your life and all your soul. And go talk with the police about it, you fucking faggot. You're a faggot, that's what you are. I don't owe your soul. I don't owe you my soul. And I am God. I am God, and what you do is repulsive. What you do is non-human. What you do is disgusting. What you do is sexually depraved. What you do is depraved, dude. You should be in prison. You should not be allowed to speak with people, let alone people from society. You should be forced to be logged off, dude. You should not be allowed to be on the internet. So that's just how I feel. You should probably be castrated. I think that, it'd be probably better if somebody took you and made it so you could never get onto the internet again, because you hurt people and you should not be able to hurt people. And so you should not be, if I was the president, I would not give you food. I would make sure that you be deported to somewhere else, to a third world country. Right? But call the FBI and the police on yourself. Right? You also stalked Terry A. Davis. You've been stalking people for many years. It'd be better if you were in prison. It'd be better if you have a millstone around your neck. It would be better if you had a millstone around your neck. Yeah, it would be better if you had a millstone around your neck. Sack of shit. You sack of shit. You're a sack of shit. You're a sack of shit. And I can't respect you. I don't have any respect for you. Why should I respect you? You're not human, right? You're a demon. You have many demons and you're a dog. I don't want to have contact with you. So leave me alone. I want to have a restraining order against you. Don't ever contact me again. And stop putting me in your head, you fucking freak. Stop thinking about me. I don't know you. So depart from me. You stalk somebody for year after year after year. That's why you should go to prison. Because you're a criminal. Everything you do is against people's will, over their boundaries, and I've told you no many times. Right? So what does that tell you, you fucking disgusting rapist gay faggot? Go away from me. Call the FBI on yourself. Disgusting sack of shit. You are disgusting. That's what you are. You leave me alone. Sadistic psychopath. Stalking faggot. 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 Satanic faggot. Faggot. Repent your sins, you faggot. Faggot. Gay faggot. Rapist. Disgusting man. You're disgusting. Faggot. Faggot! So I don't want to be treated that way. And you leave me alone. I don't respect you. I could never respect you. This is why everything you stand for, you're a disgusting sack of shit. Been stalking people for an extended period of time, and you shouldn't be doing that. You should be getting a different life. You should have guilt over what you do. You should feel ashamed. Ashamed for being a human trafficker, for doing things against people's will, for overstepping people's boundaries over and over again. You are disgusting. You are disgusting. You are a vile sack of shit. You are so disgusting. You're disgusting is what you are. You are to leave me alone. Why can you not be better? Why do you do disgusting things day after day? Huh? Why do you wallow in disgusting, depraved, degenerate behavior? Why do you hide? Why are you a neo-Nazi? Why are you a fascist? Why are you a psychopath? Why do you harass people online? Why do you stalk people? Why do you sell people's souls? Why are you so depraved? Why are you so soulless? Why do you destroy society? Why do you destroy children? Ha! Why do you destroy children? I'm a 7-year-old. Why do you destroy families? How do you live with yourself? How do you wake up every day and do it over again? Huh? How can you live with yourself? You know you do this to families, to good-hearted people, to the empathy of society. You're the problem, bro. Go to prison, faggot. 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 You faggot. Get out of people's asshole, you stupid gay faggot. You disgusting faggot. I know you're a faggot, because only a faggot would ruin families and real people's lives, you faggot. Zionist, satanic faggot is what you are. White nationalist faggot who is a faggot with other men's asshole. You Nazi faggot. Faggot. And you work for the Zionist faggots. Okay? So take your faggot ass and take it back to Israel. Or take it back to the subculture of America where you came from. I'm from Europe. Don't you understand? I don't have anything to do with your stupid faggot problem. Your swamp in America is your swamp in America. Your human trafficking, take it back to Hollywood. Take it back to Hollywood. Expose your own faggotry, you fucking faggot. How about that? How about you just expose your own rape and murder and torture and human trafficking, you Epstein network of faggotry. You disgusting, vile, subhuman dog. Is there anything more you want to know from me? You dog. And so go back to America. Go back to dog country. Because that's what you are. You dog. America, you dog. America is a dog. You're graping dog is what you are. Your culture's sick. You're a sick dog. No wonder. No one respects you. I hate you. No one respects you. You're full of hatred. And you put that against people. You're a Zionist. You're a Jewish cock, is what you are. What you do is shut down people because they speak the truth. You're a lying sack of shit. You're a soulless faggot. Repent your sins, you fucking faggot. You have demons inside. And you water those demons and you destroy people's lives with that. And you've done that for 10 years because you're a soulless faggot. And you like to put your faggot-ass penis inside other men. And then you like to hide that away. Right? Don't tell me I'm not lying because it's true. You take your faggot-ass penis and you put it into other faggot-ass men. And then you like that. And then you stalk Tim Dooley online. Because you like that, right? You like faggot-ass gay men. So you like to fantasize about people that don't like it. Right? 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 You like to do it against people because they don't like it. Because that's what a faggot-ass, satanic, disgusting beast would do. That's what a dog would do. So you understand why you are a dog? It's because you grape people against their will every day for 10 years of your sad, pathetic dog life. And I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted with everything you and your friends stand for. You're a bunch of faggots. You're a bunch of sexually depraved monsters, villains. And you should all be reported to the FBI. And you should be reported to the CIA. And you should be taken straight to jail. And you hide your IPs and you hide your faces for 10 years. And your names. And so I hope you will be exposed one day. Because that is what is right. And that's what should have happened 10 years ago. You faggot! Stupid faggot. Shame on you. That's not how to treat handicapped people. It's not how to treat God. And it's not how to treat anyone. You are a sack of shit. You owe me everything. You owe me your life. You owe me your soul. I own your soul. I own your life. I own the rest of your life. You owe me $1 billion in repatriation. You owe me repairs. You're a dog. You're underneath my foot, you stupid dog. You say sorry 1 billion times. It's not gonna be enough, you stupid dog. You're so below me. You raped me so many times. You are so depraved and disgusting. Everything you did is depraved and disgusting. Everything you did is depraved and disgusting. You are depraved and disgusting. You are depraved and disgusting. Shame on you. I don't deserve to be treated this way. I've never deserved to be treated this way. You treat me in a way that I don't deserve to be treated. You should be treated the way that you treat me. You stupid dog! You stupid dog! You treat another human being like a dog, and you make them feel like shit, and you do that for 10 years. That's not fair. Shame on you! Shame on you! Shame on you! Call the FBI. Call the police. Call the faggot police. Take yourself to prison. FBI, CIA, we're gonna do it again. Go to prison. Shame on you. I never did nothing. I never did anything to you. I don't deserve to be treated this way. I deserve to be treated with love and dignity like anybody else. And you're overstepping my boundaries. You are overstepping my boundaries. I told you to leave me alone. I told you this before, and you don't respect that. You don't respect any of my boundaries. And I am a human being, and I have rights. I have human rights. You don't respect those rights. That makes you a human trafficker, right? Because you exploit those things against people by deliberately stripping them away from that by using Darrow tactics against unwitting people that are either handicapped or lonely or whatever, and you exploit that against them, and that is depraved. That is what a human trafficker would do. But that is also against people's will, and you continued doing that for 10 years against people's will while using lies, defamation, and slander while you've been hiding in the shadow and not taking accountability for your own actions and your own words. Meanwhile, you defamed people, you libeled people, you slandered them, and you methodically harassed and stalked and doxed people, right? So you were under none of the same scrutiny that you wanted to put other people under, while you were at the same time lying, cheating, and stealing, right? Because you've done nothing but lie to people's face consistently, right? Which is a form of gaslighting, dogpiling, and slander that you put on top of everything, and projection and constant lies, right? So, and you have no shame over everything you do, and then you repeat that, and that's disgusting. because you should feel shame about what you are and who you are and what you do, because you do it against people's will and it's not right. But you couldn't live under the same thing. You couldn't have the same standard. So you have none of the same standards, and you don't mind hiding because you're a coward. Right? So you do 100 cowards and sit in a shadow and call it a satanic cult. And then you say, I'm the problem because I sit in the sunlight. No, you're the problem because you're a faggot. And you want to get into somebody's asshole against their will. And they said no 1,000 times. And then you tried their boundaries anyways. And they told you, I'm not gay. Right? But you misunderstood that. So there's something wrong with you and you should go to prison for it, you fucking faggot. And the answer is still no. And what you do is disgusting and depraved. Do you understand, faggot? Do you understand, you faggot? Do you understand how depraved you are, you faggot? Do you understand how depraved faggots are? My asshole is closed, you fucking faggot. It's not for sale. To put it inside your own faggot, asshole. If you want to be a faggot, suck your own cock. Put it in your whatever. It's not my problem, you faggot ass. Disgusting rapist. The answer is no. And the answer was no all the other times as well. Very specifically. But you still continued, right? You still come back and you still do it anyways against people as well. And I call the FBI and I call the CIA. And I hope that they will get you and take your IP and put you to prison because you're a faggot. You're a graping faggot. Is what you are. You're a criminal scumbag. You're a depraved animal. You're a beast. You're a beast of depravity. You are depraved. You're an incel. You're a loser. You're a beta. You're a child. You are a criminal. Right? Hunger for somebody that isn't yours. Hunger for somebody else's ass against their will. That is grape, dude. I do that for 10 years. That you got yourself a Fritzl case. You got yourself a basement and some kids down there, don't you? But I'm the kids in the basement and the thing you left down in the basement that says, call the CIA! Call the FBI! I'm being kidnapped by you, you fucking faggot! Because you're disgusting! And I told you to leave me alone! And I banned you all the times! And you make new fake accounts, right? So you can harass people against their will and violate their boundaries because that's what faggots like you do, right? Because when I say no, it means yes for you because you're a faggot, homosexual, grapist. That's what you are. A kidnapping, graping, human trafficking faggot. A satanic one too with demons. Yeah. So now we know who you are, you faggot. So now that you have torn families apart for 10 years, don't you think it's time for your cult to be taken apart so that society can be put together again? Because you attacked faithful people with lies. You attacked families with lies. You attacked children with lies, you fucking faggot. You say you're protecting children. Why do you harm children then? Why do you talk with little boys? Why do you talk with little boys while you call your victims pedophiles? You faggot ass homosexual pedophile faggot. Satanic Epstein network faggotry. You ought to go to hell. You ought to be investigated by the CIA. You ought to be investigated by the FBI. You ought to be investigated if there was anything right in this world. So keep talking with the children, you faggot. Keep doing everything that is so right? While you're perpetrating on people in plain sight, including me, you faggot! Faggot! So go away from me. Turn away from me. I never knew you, and you never knew me, so who gave you the right to arbitrate my life for 10 years, you faggot! Faggot! I rebuke you. You have demons inside of yourself, you faggot! Demons! Demons, I rebuke everything you stand for. You are evil, and you should take the cross. You murdered somebody in your mind, you faggot. And that was my son. And then you lived inside him because you're a faggot. Because you can't live your own life. Because you need somebody else's asshole to harm, right? Because your uncle did that to you when you were 5. So you need to do it because you're a faggot. So get out of the closet, homosexual faggot. That's what you are. A hating faggot. A self-hating, flagellating faggot. There you go. Graping faggot. Now look in the mirror, you graping faggot. There is the truth of you. You're gay. You're satanic. You have an interest with people. You're a sadist. You're a psychopath. Now, if you want to live with that, you fucking sadistic, disgusting, vile, beastly faggot, then don't mind my words. But don't get upset about it just because somebody told you the truth on the internet. Don't have feelings about it. Don't take offense to it because it's the truth. Yeah, you're so frivolous with the free speech for 10 years, right? As soon as somebody tells you what a faggot you are, what a satanic fucking faggot you are, you get upset about it, don't you? Right? Because you get upset about everything. But the truth is, you're a faggot, and nobody wants to be stalked by you, especially not families, especially not little children like me, especially not non-faggots, especially not faithful people that believe in God. But if you're that faggot that believe that it's everybody else's fault because they have God in their life, and you're not wrong for having a demon and needing to get inside somebody's asshole, then by all means keep burning down society until everything is a faggot pool of mud, right? Where everybody gets accused for lies until you can rape every PDF because you gave everybody a label. So everybody's asshole is open to you, right? Because you're a graping faggot. What a dream world to live inside. Everybody else is crying because they're all victims of your faggotry, of your grape, of your depraved degeneracy. So you won't change because being a gay is a choice for life, right? That's why you stalk somebody for 10 years. Because you can't run away from how gay you are. But you can't run away from being a faggot and a rapist either then, right? But the fact that you are lying sack of shit and you need to put that on your victims, that's even gayer, dude. That's kind of like extra depraved. That's like human trafficking levels of depraved faggotry. So I do hope that the CIA and FBI will come and get you and put you in jail for being a human trafficking, satanic cult, human trafficking faggotry club full of faggots that are doing bad things online, crimes even against people's will over and over again, and it's bringing pain to people and families. So since you are harming people on a daily basis, maybe it would be good if you got apprehended by the law enforcement. But there is so much corruption everywhere. I could say this I could call the FBI right now and nothing would happen, right? Because you're a faggot, and FBI is a corrupt institution, right? And CIA is a corrupt institution. America is a corrupt government full of faggots and pedophiles, right? So it's unlikely that anything would ever happen because the whole cabinet is full of faggots and pedophiles. So you're covered, right? You could do whatever you want. You could rape anyone online, right? Because hey, the world is like that. You could get away with it, but is it right though? You still have to live with it, right? I know what you did for the past 10 years. I know how you inverted everything like a faggot. And I know how you came into that dude against his will. I know how you tried to turn that man gay. I know how you did those things against his will. I know how you made somebody cry. I know how you were a sadist. I know how you punched that innocent person. And I know how you made that person cry. I know all these sadistic things that you had inside that made you feel a little bit gay because you were doing it to another man against his will, right? And that made you feel a little bit like that was nice. It was a good feeling, right? But the other person didn't feel so good, right? But there was something inside you that felt good, right? There's a gay part inside of you that wants to torment another man. that gay part, I think you need to address because that's a problem within you and not me, right? You faggot? Are you fagging it? Do you get it, faggot? So maybe you should figure out your own gayness and sadism and psychopathy and your soullessness and all these demons you have inside because I'm tired of putting my foot in your face, you faggot ass footstool dog, you slimy ass beast. I wish you could figure out your own life instead of instead of eating at other people's empathy, instead of destroying families. I wish you would destroy your own fucking faggot ass life instead of try to put your penis inside other people. And you're putting AIDS inside other people's lives, you faggot. Stop doing that. You AIDS infested cancer faggot.